Mike Buda with the Illinois Center for Broadcasting and SportsTownChicago.com with Gabe Barron, one of the owners and founders of Resistance Pro Wrestling in Chicago. Now, Gabe, last year at Wizard World, you had Billy make the huge announcement for Resistance Pro. How has Wizard World been treating you guys so far this year?
Very good, man. A lot of awareness from the fans. A lot of because of the fans that WWE brought in with CM Punk and John Cena. They're aware of Resistance Pro, and they've been coming over here checking us out and everything. And they know that the future of promotions like WWE and TNA are they're going to be talent from companies like Resistance Pro. So they're kind of want to check out and see what the next big star is going to be. They haven't come to a better place than Resistance Pro.
Now it's almost been a year coming up in November. How do you think you guys have fared so well in Chicago?
I think we're doing pretty damn good, man. After only five shows, 5 live events we've had, we have our own TV show on WCIU's YouTube channel. We've been all over the internet. We've done great on YouTube. I mean, in less than 24 hours, we had 12,000 views on our first episode of the TV show with little to no advertisement or anything like that, so that's pretty impressive. As soon as the next episode of the show airs on September 2nd, we're going to have the Eagle Robert Anthony versus John Morrison match from our last show, Fair Warning, in July, and that's definitely going to attract even more attention. So the future is very, very bright for Resistance Pro.
Now that's your third episode coming up. How do you think you guys have? How do you think that's helped you, your partnership with WCIU?
Very much so. The ratings came in for us, and just for our own curiosity. It wasn't for, we know we're not going to draw any advertisers or anything from it, but the ratings came in. They were extremely happy with it. We were extremely happy with it. People seek this out, and once they knew where to find us and everything, it's been nothing but a very good partnership for us as far as the fact of drawing attention to WCIU, as well as for WCIU's involvement, having us on their morning show, You in the Morning and everything. It's drawn more attention to Resistance Pro, so it's been a mutually beneficial partnership for sure.
Like I mentioned, a year anniversary coming up. Anything special, you guys? A couple months away.
Absolutely. In November, our November 30th will be our anniversary show. We're going to do it 1 week after Black Friday, just because that way a lot of folks are back from in town from the holiday and everything like that. We'll be crowning our first ever tag team champions. So that's pretty exciting. There'll be 4 teams left, which there's 1 match left in the trials left with the Rock and Roll Express and Rising Sun. And so the winners of that match will advance to the Final 4, and then there'll be a Final 4, 2 matches for that, and then the final match, and then we'll crown a tag team champion in November.
Now I know you guys have Just a Game coming up in September. What should we expect for that show?
Just a Game's going to be a great show. Billy's back in town because he's in Manila right now, so dealing with all the flooding and everything there, so our thoughts and prayers are with him. But Billy will be back in town, and then we have Gene Snitsky coming in from the WWE, former WWE superstar. We're excited to have him in. Who knows who will mix it up? It could be Lonesome Jay Bradley, it could be the Eagle Robert Anthony, or any of the other talent on the show. So we know no matter what, who he faces or what happens, it's going to be a great show. We're really excited about it. Back at Excalibur.
Well, speaking of Billy, how well, he was just a wrestling fan before this, how well do you think he's done running the promotion?
Billy's done a great job. I mean, as our creative director, all the characters, all of the storylines and everything like that, that's all from Billy. And a lot of people don't think that he's that involved in the company. It's like whatever you see out there in the ring that happens as far as the characters, the storylines that are really drawing the fans in, that's all because of Billy. The wrestlers, of course, have a lot of input. They do, and that's one thing that we've always been at the forefront of Resistance Pro is we want the talent to have a lot of input into their own storylines and everything. But Billy takes it and kind of hones it and everything, and then turns it into the art that it is. Just like he does with this band, with the music, with the Smashing Pumpkins, he does with Resistance Pro as well. So we're lucky and blessed to have him on board for sure.
Well, thanks to Gabe Barron with Resistance Pro from Wizard World 2012 in Rosemont, Illinois. I'm Mike Buda.